Well, good morning, YouTube. All right, it is Monday morning, the 24th of May. And today I'm gonna go ahead and head down to Atlanta. No, we're not loading today, but that job loads tomorrow morning. And I've got a little bit of a situation. The job I loaded on Friday, that lady wants her stuff delivered on Wednesday in Sarasota, Florida. Well, tomorrow's Tuesday, so if I load this job Tuesday and it runs late, I may not make it in time to drop it by Wednesday. And her contract says it's guaranteed by Wednesday. So I really want to do what I can to make the customer happy. However, I don't know if I can do that legally with the hours of service and the times that I'm allowed to drive and be on duty. So I think I have a solution to it. It may not be 100% legal, and I'm not out here trying to be an outlaw trucker and break the laws. I'm gonna do it as safe as I possibly can, but I still wanna try to keep that customer happy. So in order to do it the way I want to and be legal, I'm actually leaving the night before. Normally I would have just left here tomorrow morning at like 5 o'clock in the morning. That way I could be down there ready to load by 8:30. And then when I'm done, I would have probably drove for a little while and then stop for the night, got a good night's sleep, and then go the rest of the way. So what I'm trying to do is get down there today. I might even get to the customer's house this afternoon and do some of the inventory to get a kind of a jump start on it. I'm really slow at inventory. I'm still learning the program in what we used is called Move Scout. And so I'm not the fastest at it. So the faster I can get done with that, the more I can actually help with the loading and unloading of the trailer. I do have 4 guys that are supposedly top-notch professionals that are coming down to help me tomorrow. So they may make my job much easier, but I'm still not one of those drivers that stands around and watches people work. Once I get my stuff done, I'm gonna tote stuff back and forth just like they are, because that's how I am. So, and I wanna get done early. The earlier I can get done, the sooner I can get on the road, the more likely I am to get down there on time and still be able to do my break or my reset, I should say, and keep everything as legal as possible. But if I wait till tomorrow morning to get down there, my clock will start from the time I leave here. And that 3 hours of drive time, 2.5 to 3 to get down there, is gonna take away from how far I can drive later that night. So if I can get down there tonight and get parked someplace really close, what I may use is PC, which is a personal conveyance, to just get the truck to the house in the morning, if I can stage it within a couple of miles. And then that way I technically don't start my clock until we're done loading tomorrow. And then I've got my full 14 hours to get to Florida. And from Atlanta to Sarasota, I think it's only like a 7-hour drive, 8 hours, something. I don't remember exactly. So there shouldn't be any problem getting there in that time, assuming that I don't get tired. Because if I get tired, I'm gonna have to stop. Like I said, I'm gonna be safe. But I wanna still try to be there early enough on Wednesday to deliver for this lady and keep her happy. So we'll see how it goes. So right now I'm gonna go fire this truck up and do my pre-trip, get logged into that stupid e-log thing that I have to deal with, and get heading down there. So this video probably is not gonna be just today. I'm just gonna give you an interlude of what is gonna happen today and tomorrow, and it'll probably all be one video as it goes through. All right, guys, I didn't record a whole lot while I was at the customer's house because there was a lot of confusion on some things. So I'm here at the yard and I'm hooking the trailer back up to the truck, and I gotta go get my weigh ticket. I'm gonna grab something to eat, find a place to park for the night. So I'll get back to you guys in a few minutes to explain what happened. Well, good morning again, YouTube. I didn't record much more last night. I got parked and I got something to eat, talked to my wife on the phone for a little bit, and then just kind of went to sleep. It's about 7:45 now, Tuesday morning, and I got the truck in the neighborhood, as you can see, but man, it was not easy. I spent 45 minutes trying to get this truck onto this road. Just a weird combination of turns here, and it's just this one intersection right here. Let me show you what I'm talking about. Here I am down in the intersection. You can see the truck up there on top of the hill. I came in from this direction, but I really wanted the truck backed down the road so that when I leave, it'll be a little bit easier. So I thought the best thing to do would be to pull straight that way and then get this angle coming in and back the truck right in here and go up the hill. But I couldn't do it. By the time I got the tires to clear that curb, because the way this curb here rounds out, I just could not get the tractor to swing. So I ended up driving further into the neighborhood, trying to make a U-turn up there, and couldn't do it. Wasn't enough room in the cul-de-sac to make a U-turn, so I found another cross street about another half a mile up, and I was able to make the left turn, back it down the road, and then make another left turn back onto this road, and I got the truck in. It's not the position I want it in, and I'm hoping I'm not gonna have too much trouble trying to get it out of here. There is a cul-de-sac in front of me as well. Maybe I can go up there and turn it around, but I'm not sure if it's any bigger than the last one was, so we'll see how much a pain in the butt it's gonna be to get out of here later. So here's the cul-de-sac down at the other end, and it definitely looks bigger than the other one did. So there's a possibility if I keep the truck to this curb here, keep the trailers over here, by the time I get up there to a point where I gotta swing the tractor, there's nothing here that the trailer swing is going to affect. And I just might be able to make a U-turn in here. I may try that before we load, because there's no cars in it right now. Might be the best time to do it. All right, guys, so I went ahead and drove the truck down to the cul-de-sac, busted a U-turn, and got it right back up here. That wasn't as bad as I thought it was. I wish I would just done that to start with, but at least it should be easier getting out. So 3 of my crew is here, still waiting on 1 more. So I'm going through with the keys, unlocking the trailer, so that hopefully we can get started loading this thing up pretty soon and get out of here at a decent time today. All right, everybody, it's about 11:30 in the morning, and hope you saw some of those tier pictures I think I'm gonna put in there. Finally got a loader that knows what he's doing. And I'm just gonna final walk through in the downstairs in this basement area. We've got this clear. Nothing else from down here needs to go. So I'm gonna go upstairs and check levels 3, 4, and 5 as well, and see how they are. And hopefully all we have left is main floor. This house is a walkout basement. So I brought all the stuff out this way and down the yard. You can see the truck sitting right up there. That kept me from having to carry everything up and down the stairs. Made it a little bit easier. This is mostly just slightly downhill here. So all I got left is this one box that I used to prop the gate open. I can close up this gate and be done. Be done with the basement floor anyways. All right, guys, about 4:30 in the afternoon, and what you see behind me lining the driveway is all that's left. This driveway is very steep, by the way. That's it. So at this point, the house is completely empty. Everything is down there in the driveway. So hopefully, not too much longer, these guys will have it all put in, and we can get out of here, head to Florida. All right, guys, it's about 5:30 in the afternoon. The crew's heading out. The truck is locked. The customer is happy. The customers are super happy. This is probably one of the best customers we've had so far as personality and just being really, really happy. I mean, we've had some great ones, don't get me wrong, but they were like the icing on the cake. So now I'm gonna go hit the truck stop, take a shower, and it's time to head to Florida. However, I do want to reiterate one more time how awesome this crew was. I wish I had a crew like this team here every single time I loaded. I mean, I worked my butt off too, don't get me wrong, but the guys were diligent. They did their job. They never once complained or whined. Most of them had really good personalities, and we all got along like perfect all day long, like we've been friends forever. So pretty nice in my opinion. Anyway, I still have to navigate this truck out of this neighborhood, so I'm gonna put this phone down so I'm not distracted, and try not to take out any trees, curbs, mailboxes, or cars sitting on the side of the street. Well, guys, I'm going to hang out right here for just a couple of minutes because with that lawn truck there's no way I will make that turn. So it sounded like the backpack blower was running a minute ago, so hopefully they will be done shortly. Well, there's a blower sitting on the ground, so I don't know. All right, everybody, it's amazing how fast time goes by. So I left the job, finally got past that landscaper, got back over here to the truck stop on the west side of Atlanta, put some fuel in the truck, went through the scales again, and I meant to video all that in there. I completely forgot. Then I had to deal with traffic here on the truck stop because nobody seems to know how to back up. In fact, here's this guy right here. Well, it looks like he's going to make it in this time if he doesn't panic and do something wrong. But this is like his 7th time trying to back in here. I watched another guy just before I went in to take my shower, literally 15 or 20 tries, and that was with another driver standing on the ground trying to help him. And I'm not trying to sound cocky because I'm a new driver out here, but I watched the way these guys do it, and they don't have the truck in the right position to try to do it. So when I try to back into these, you know, these are all angled spots here, which can be tricky. But if I'm going to back into a spot on my left side, I stay to the left side of the roadway. When I pass the empty spot, when my tractor gets 2 spots past it, I cut really hard to the right, swing it gets the trailer to swing on an angle, and then I cut the tractor back to the left again. And when you do that on these angled spots, your trailer is almost perfectly lined up with the spot. You just have to slowly back it in and chase it. So I pulled up here after watching like 4 people in front of me struggle and fight to get into parking spots. I pulled up, backed it in first try. I mean, yeah, I got lucky. I don't always get it the first try. I'm not trying to sound cocky or anything, but proper setup makes a huge difference when you're trying to back one of these trailers in. You've got to get it in the right position first. Like I was saying, I can't believe how late it's gotten. It's like 9:30 at night now, and I still have to drive to Florida, but it took a while to get a shower. I just grabbed a couple, burritos off of the warmer to eat for dinner, and a cup of coffee, so I never even had my coffee this morning, and we're gonna start heading out to Florida. It's dark out now, and I don't know what kind of footage we may get at this point, but I'm not necessarily going to close out the video just yet, just in case something interesting happens. But so follow along, hang out and see. I don't know what's happening, neither do you. Well, good morning again, YouTube. I'm at the Florida-Georgia line. I finally pulled over around 3 o'clock in the morning because I was getting drowsy and tired and slept for a couple hours. It's about 6:30 in the morning now. I ran inside and grabbed some coffee, about to hit the road again, but I want to show you guys what I woke up to. I was pretty happy with it. Check that sucker out. It's a nice truck. All right, guys, I had to get out of the truck and walk around again. I was still kind of getting tired and wanted to nod off, and then I happened to see a sign for this place. I've looked at them online. Brady's Truck Parts. It's kind of like a 75 chrome shop, I think, but they got all kinds of neat stuff in here. So this is a good place for me to stop, walk around, and wake back up again. Well, everyone, Talon and I finally got that job unloaded, and we forgot to record anything. So I apologize for that, but it's all done. We got the truck parked down here in Punta Gorda, and we're going out to dinner. We found this place called Hurricane Charlie's, and look at that sunset behind me over the bay. Absolutely beautiful. All right, so Talon, Alyssa, and I are going to sit here and eat some dinner and enjoy this view. So I hope you guys liked the video. Please like, share, and subscribe if you did. And until the next time I see you, keep those engines running.